Hey, welcome to Carroll's Corner, brought to you by Tri-City Medical Center. Coach, we're talking about T.J. Sullivan, a wide receiver from Mount Carmel. Tell us what we see right here, Coach.
So let's go ahead and start off paused here. This is TJ down at the bottom here. And one of the things that a receiver's got to be able to do, and there are many things that a receiver's got to be able to do, is you got to have that quick explosion, the get off. Get off the line of scrimmage as fast as you can. And what you want to try and do when a defender is playing off like this defender was, is you want to break the cushion. The cushion is the separation between the receiver and the defender. You can see that within about 5 steps here, he has already broken that cushion. So he has no choice, his corner now has no choice but to turn his hips and run, which gives him a variety of options to break routes, to speed cut routes, etc. Now, he happens to be running a fade route or a go route. So what he's going to do now is he's going to stick him inside a little bit to get him to change his position, attack his technique, and then he's going to take an outside release. He's going to do it effortlessly. And let's just watch a little bit and then be ready to pause. And pause. So what's happened now is he's given himself, he started inside, probably inside on what's called the numbers for alignment for receivers, on the top of the numbers or the bottom of the numbers. He was on top of the numbers. He stuck the receiver, broke his cushion, the defender broke his cushion, took the outside release. He's obviously faster than him. He's got a great get off. And now he's within that 4-yard cushion that the quarterback can throw the ball to the outside shoulder if necessary away from the defender. But he's going to do something, and be ready to pause here because he's going to do something and pause that I don't know that I've seen a receiver do, where he actually, number one, you can see how he's extended his body here and how he's extended his arms. The majority of people with the ball thrown to the outside shoulder are going to catch the ball with their thumbs out. He's going to catch the football with his thumbs together like this, extending his body, which is an easier, more difficult to do, but makes it a more easy catch to make. What if we see that again? That's pretty incredible. Right there. See how right there, perfect position. See how his hands are extended towards the football.
That's textbook.
That it can't be better. And look at how his whole body is extended. He's using the sideline for a cushion from the defender, and he's going to leave his feet, keeping his hands in that position. That's a great play.
We have a second example of something very similar to that, Coach.
Yeah, and you're going to hear, let's go ahead and pause first. You're going to hear a point called high point, that receivers don't wait for the ball to come to them, that they go get the ball, go get it at its highest point. And quarterbacks want receivers that can out-jump defenders. Now, what he was running, he started off his route here, is he broke towards what's called a post route. Now, they call it a post route because the goal post is like this. All right, and you're going to either break for the inside of the post, which is a lot of times called a skinny post, or you're going to break to split the 2 goal posts. This is going to be a traditional post route. He has run on top of the defender. The quarterback puts air underneath the ball. Let's pause. Right there. What do we see? We see a classic example of a receiver going up, extending not only his body, but extending his hands, catching the ball out away from the body, absorbing it with the fingertips, cushioning it with the hands, and bringing it in. That's some good stuff.
That's an athlete. That's an athlete. All right, we have one more play here, Coach. Tell us what we're seeing.
Okay, so we saw, let's go ahead and pause it. We saw him great get off. We saw a great stem move to get outside leverage and create the 4-yard cushion on the first play. We saw the great body extension and catching the ball with the hands towards the quarterback. We saw the post break, going up and getting the ball at the high point. What else do receivers need to be able to do? One of them is going to be yards after the catch. So this is going to be a great example. He's going to catch the ball, pause, and he's pinned in. But even right there, if we could see, he was fully extended, catching the ball towards the sideline, where a normal player is going to run out of bounds. Okay, you gain 8 yards, you gain 9 yards. Well, he's going to turn his shoulders towards the goal line, which is what you want to do when you have the ball in your hands, and he's going to do the classic make the first guy miss. Make him miss, turn your shoulders to the goal line, spin on contact, and now you've got the ball in your hands, do something special with it.
8-yard game becomes a 28-yard game.
Exactly. Extend the play.
We're going to be committed to play for Rocky Long on the Mesa.
You know, I know they saw him at a passing league tournament that they ran, and Coach Long was talking to me a little bit about him, and they like what they see, no question about it.
All right, that's TJ Sullivan in Carroll's Corner. We'll see you next week.